Welcome to Bloodbath and Beyond. Today we're unboxing the October Horror Pack. You may remember us from such channels as Bloodbath and Beyond. We're uploading primarily over on Bloodbath TV, and I highly recommend you go there and check that out. But we're checking out this horror pack today. It's a monthly subscription service that's sent to your house with a bunch of horror movies in it.
Blu-rays or DVDs, depending on what you want. In our case, we chose Blu-rays, and you get 4 of them. One is a horror pack exclusive. The rest, you never know, and that's what makes it fun.
First up, we've got Ghosts of Goldfield. I literally have no idea what this is. But it has Roddy Piper.
How old is this film then?
I have no idea. 2006. This is right in my wheelhouse. I love 2006 movies.
But you love ghost movies though.
I hate that. Hold on, the back is just Kellen Lutz, Twilight, Prom Night, Roddy Piper, They Live, WWE Wrestler, Merritt Patterson, Nightmare on Elm Street 5, Charmed, with a very small synopsis.
You don't need to know what this movie's about, you just gotta know who's in it.
5 college students set out to document ghosts on video in haunted Goldfield, Nevada, never imagining what horrors await them in room 109.
Don't go in room 109.
5 minutes later.
We just watched the trailer, and I love this movie already.
Reading the synopsis, I was excited. Little disappointed to find out that Roddy Piper wasn't one of the 5 college students. I thought that would have been a pretty hilarious twist. But we've seen this premise kind of before in Scared Topless. Ghosts possessing people and banging. That's what this trailer showed. I mean, there's a little more, but I am very interested in this film.
I really love 2006 acting. Like I said before I even watched the trailer, I'm like, ooh, this is in the prime. I'm literally putting this on my watch list, and I'm fucking pumped for it.
All right, next up. Wow, it's a triple pack, and of this triple pack, I'm liking Midnight Movie. This is one of those ones we watched early days of the channel, like one of our top first 15 films.
And it was one of the first ones that we had a director reach out and sent us a CD, the soundtrack.
The soundtrack, yeah.
And a check disc for the killer cut.
Midnight Movie was a fun time. I don't think we rated it as highly as we should have, because we were dicks back in the day.
Yeah, it was cool. It's basically you know how Final Girls is? The killer comes out of the movie, he's got a corkscrew. It's been 8 years since I've watched this, and I remember it. That's how you know it's probably a decent movie to recommend.
Yeah, it's a fun time where people go into a midnight movie screening and they're watching a horror film, but the killer comes out of the screen, they're trapped in, and they're killing people. Brilliant concept.
Yeah.
And the killer does look really cool in the film. He's got the half skull face going on. I like this. I feel bad that it's in a triple pack.
Well, it is what it is. Mid-2000s horror. Horror Pack's been listening. Scar, we actually have this too.
It stars Angela Bettis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but she's the one who plays May in May, another very highly requested movie on the channel. We'll get to it one day.
In May.
Maybe next May, yes. I'm down with another 3D movie.
3D's always fun.
Hopefully.
So I do own that one. But it is what it is.
And then we got Terror Trap.
5 minutes later.
And Terror Trap seems like people stay at a motel and people are videotaping them.
It's one of those ones where the town is in on it. They get some tourist or whatever, someone coming through, they bring them to the motel only for their enjoyment to torture or kill them.
We don't know much more about that. The trailer doesn't show a ton.
These are 3 films I feel everyone will enjoy.
This might be my favorite horror pack so far.
Terror Trap. Every room has a view.
Is it because we have 2 Blu-rays out and it's 4 bangers?
Well, I'm not gonna say that all of these are bangers. They're definitely up my alley as far as slashers and stuff are concerned. Next up, we've got Why?
Horror Pack exclusive.
The Horror Pack exclusive number 64, holy hell. It's got Lance Henriksen, Natasha Henstridge, Species. Y'all know Species? Holy shit, we need to revisit that one. But we need a trailer because we don't know anything about it. This movie looks pretty good. This is a home invasion style slasher. So maybe a little bit slower pace, but the trailer looks awesome.
Yeah, it looks as though a woman is getting away, going to a cabin. She's stalked by a killer, but then the trailer also shows a pretty interesting part with a mother and daughter. I don't know if the daughter gets out alive.
Why are you doing that?
This is batting 3 for 3.
And our final one is, oh my God, Psycho Gorman.
How? Okay, so we're in Canada. We see everything like 2 months in advance. No, shipping is really fucked here. We're going through a situation. You combo the border with people on Instagram posting stuff. I only saw this one. So I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get my Psycho Gorman glasses. Let's go.
I will bathe in your blood.
Don't worry.
Be worried.
For those of you who have no idea about this film, let me tell you, it is awesome. It is literally Power Rangers with gore. Anyone who grew up watching Power Rangers is going to love this film.
This is an awesome pickup. Raven Banner coming through once again. This is a Canadian film. Some of the shots were actually like in our city.
Yeah, we even went to the restaurant where they ate to get our like Psycho Gorman Happy Meal.
That's where I got this glass.
I know, we got the tendies. They were delicious.
And this is an interesting cover. I've never seen this cover before. They're just like opening the box. This is from a movie. What movie?
It reminds me of like the Sinbad one, like House Guests.
Oh yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
This movie, I feel like most people probably already own if you're a collector of horror movies and Blu-rays. But I've never seen this cover before.
I actually really like this cover because you could tell they're like pulling on that like nostalgia, like VHS movie posters here.
If you had kids and they haven't seen blood and stuff, this is a great introduction. There's gore, there's big brains, there's hunky boys.
Lots of hunky boys.
Look at all the hunky boys.
I do not care for hunky boys. Or do I?
This is worth the pack alone, honestly.
Here's 3 films in itself that look great. We've got Y, which looks like it's fun. Because I haven't seen it, I'm most excited for Ghost of Goldfield.
That actually looks really good. And I hate ghost movies. I'm shocked. This is probably the best pack that Horror Pack has put out.
This is fantastic.
They could have held that triple for another month, thrown in some dog shit movie here, because PG was carrying it regardless.
Yeah, like they could have easily like tossed in Halloween or like some like Halloween themed movie from Asylum
Fair.
or whatever, like a sci-fi Halloween movie, just to keep it in theme of like October. But they went all out. I feel for us.
For us specifically.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of people that are gonna be like, this is the worst fucking horror pack I ever seen in my life.
You're wrong.
Objectively, you're wrong. What do you guys think of this horror pack? Let us know in the comments. If you wanna learn more about Horror Pack, go to horrorpack.com. Use the code Bloodbath to save $3 off your first order. And if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to Bloodbath and Beyond by subscribing to the channel. But also, if you've made it this far, we actually only do like shilling videos on this channel now. This pack is actually really good though. They're not paying us to say this.
Are you sure about that?
But all of our better videos are over on Bloodbath TV. So I highly recommend you go check that out. We've got tons of videos over there. Thank you for watching.